everyone, this is Anita White with Love Your Art, and we're back today with another video. And as you can see, we're ready to get started. But before we do, I just want to make a special announcement. Today's project is coming from an activity that we are doing on our Facebook group in the month of August. You know, we all have been experiencing some extremely excessive heats across these United States and actually across the world. And so our project for this activity is to create something that will remind us to stay cool and hydrated. And so we're going to be doing some refreshing blues. That's right. Everyone's going to be doing something relative to refreshing blues to remind us to stay hydrated and to stay cool, of course, during these excessive heat waves that we're having, especially here in Arizona. At any rate, I want to remind you about that, and also to let you know to join us on our Facebook group, Anita White Art. We'd love to have you. We'd love to see your amazing art creations as well. If you haven't done so, go ahead and like and subscribe right here on YouTube. We also welcome your viewership here. We appreciate your feedback, and we so much appreciate you giving us your support and time. So hit that notification bell, and you can be informed each and every time we have a new video upload. So today we're doing a blues, refreshing blues, and so everything's going to be with blue in our Dutch pour on this 12 by 24 inch canvas. Our paints today are going to be the beautiful turquoise blue in a split. This is the Liquitex Basics turquoise mixed with some Liquitex Basics fluid turquoise. We want to also get the second color, which is the Phthalo blue by Liquitex Basics, and it's mixed with the Prussian blue by Liquitex Basics to give us this nice, gorgeous navy-like blue. So we're going to have a two-tone base color to begin with, and then we will actually take time to introduce the other colors, the layering colors that will be going with this group. So let's do this. We'll start with our design. We're going to use the base section here, the bottom portion of this canvas, to put in the navy-like blue. We'll take our blow dryer and just blow that right on over. We'll make certain that we have these sides and corners done, giving them an opportunity to be filled in so that we don't have any white canvas showing. Okay, let's take a look around in front. Make sure we got it there. Okay, so base color, beautiful navy blue light color. It's down, and we are going to go for the turquoise now. That's going to cover all the area up here, down to just meeting the navy blue. All right, I'm going to take time to blow that over as well. Okay, that's already feeling cool. Those cool blues that we've got here with this turquoise and the deep navy blue is already starting to feel like it's cooling down. All right, we are going to tap, get all that in, and look around, make sure everything is looking like we need it. We'll take our torch at this point and pop these air bubbles here. And all of our paints are mixed with 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. Water is added as needed to get to the desired consistency. And because I'm using fluid paints in both the base colors here along with the regular 2 paint, no water was added to these colors. Now, joining us today with this palette would be the Liquitex Basics Ultramarine Blue, along with the Pebeo Blue Vert Iridescent, as well as the Liquitex Basics Primary Blue and Liquitex Basics Light Blue Permanent. Now those colors will be the layering colors. They do have the 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. Water is added as needed. Now we're doing a Dutch pour, so we want to be sure to really give this an opportunity to flow. We want to start up in this area here. We're going to come out and draw our design along this outline here. This is that ultramarine blue. Okay, ultramarine blue, and I'm making a double line of it because I want it to be able to be seen since it's on the bottom. So pretty so far. Then we have our Pebeo Blue Vert Iridescent. We have the primary blue on top. It's another rich, gorgeous blue. It's going to be amazing to see what these blues do together. And the light blue on top. Right, quite a bit of blue, guys. Let's move these aside, making certain that we have room enough to blow without getting our bottles splattered. When we torch, we're always looking for any uninvited guests, anything that could be considered something that might interfere with a less than flawless foundation. All right, so to help us out, I want to be able to have some negative space. We've got negative space, but I want to have the Dutch pour blow into the negative space of both colors. So we have to be a little bit strategic in how we do it. I'm going to start in this direction, and I probably have to come back this way, turning in a different angle. We'll see. I'm going to pause right there for a second just to say to you, I love what I'm seeing here. I'm going to physically have to move my body in a way that I can get to it the way I'd like to see it. And I'm going to do that by giving me a little bit of a freedom and pulling this direction, coming back this way. So I'm coming over to the far side here, my far right, and I'm going to be coming back toward me, which is a little awkward, but we'll try it, okay? Let's do it. simply beautiful. Very elegant. I love the flow of this. It's very nice, soft, and elegant. We have both paint, our pattern of paint going into our I can't even think, our turquoise as well as our navy blue. Let's do a light little torch here. I like to see this pad a little bit more softer. It's a little rugged. I'm going to blow it just a little more. Soften that one up. That is flowing with grace, and it is totally beautiful. I had hoped to get more of the Pebeo iridescent through the middle, and the reason I say that is because it creates sails, and it just makes for, it's got some tiny ones in here, but this is so soft and it's soothing, and I think it's refreshing, so I want to perhaps leave it at that. I could open this up a little bit more and let some negative space in there, but it's about even with that one, this peak to that peak. These two are about even, the same, so we're good. And they don't have to be. You can do it any way you choose. I'm taking my Pana brand stick around now and just taking to the sides and underneath to help this paint come to rest. And when we're doing that, we want to take and assist ourselves in not having a problem with the color by pulling out. Now in this case, because this is all the same color, it doesn't matter. You're not going to worry about getting a line of color under there. But when you get to that corner, and I'll get over there, it's important to pull those colors out, that stick out towards you, so that that line of color that is coming off the canvas or reflected from the canvas is not sliding those colors along the base of the canvas as well. And I'm doing that here, just pulling this down and out where it's close to me. Taking these colors that are here, not pulling them down, but pulling them out. The blue, I can go straight down because it's a solid color there. Okay, we can see what we can do on this edge. Taking that out. Really pretty. And I can try to, like I said, bring more negative space in there, but I'm pretty good with what we've got right here. It's very, very soothing, very calming, very refreshing, and it's giving us a little light and dark and medium color all together. Just one more torch here. It's going to have those beautiful hues of the Pebeo blue iridescent. That's going to be really standing out. You'll see that probably as it's starting to dry, you can really see it coming to light, but there's a highlights of it through each of these petals. Okay, let's do a close-up of this one. Bring it for a close-up. Let you see. Okay guys, just before I brought you in for a close-up, I took a look at this and I saw that this and this petal are barely creeping over the edge. This one was about that wide, so I scraped that off, and I have the thought that I can come back and add blue, base color blue, which is what I have here, this navy blue, to help bring this petal into the flow without going over. So I'm going to put just a little bit of the base color here along with our layering colors. I don't want to bloat to make this go overboard. Just want to have a little bit. That's good enough. I'll put a little bit of base color behind it. Actually around it, so that it can blow fairly well into the black. Or I keep calling it black, it's navy. I like the flow of the hair dryer. That's why I use the hair dryer rather than my mouth to blow. And I think it just tends to have a softer effect. So let's see what we could do. Well, that had a nice softer effect. It just didn't bring any color into it. A little bit too much blue. Oh my, what a heaven. Get started on something, you gotta work it. And it definitely doesn't need to have the help of this this light blue here. I'm gonna just take that off with it. Scrape it right on off there. Sometimes these things are a pain in the butt to do, to get like you want. Other times they just come right on in place. I'm gonna put a little dark color on top because I don't want that light blue to be on my edge. It's better, but it definitely is a little bit lighter. Maybe that turquoise would have come out better. I don't know what I've done here. Now I'm a little upset with myself for stopping. And we're going to scrape it because I'm irritated with it. Yep. Sorry, that's what it goes. That's what's going to happen here. That's what just happened. I scraped it because I was irritated with the simplest of what could be done or left alone, and I didn't do that. And now we have to fix it. All right. But here's my philosophy. I'd rather have it fixed and to my liking than to be looking at it and going, oh my gosh, wish I'd have done that. It would have been so much nicer. All right, wonder how it's gonna work out now, don't you? So do I. Okay, we'll see. And we have this color. And we have this color. And we have a light blue. And I'm wrapping back around with the darker marine color, ultramarine. Cover this up a little more. Always have extra paint on hand because you don't know if you're going to have a disaster that you have to work with fixing, and that's what I should have left that alone and created instead of creating a disaster here. Alright, don't cry over spilt milk. Now I'm going to try to go and blow this in a fashion that allows some negative space here. Okay. Yes, indeed. I think it's a lot better now. I love, love, love the bottom. I'm just going to see where I can make these little blue spots go away. Spot specks of paint there, and torch. I love the flow of this. We'll get it. We'll get it. Take up. So much nicer. So much nicer. And I'm going to move this turquoise paint over here a little bit. Still wet. Get it to smooth out a little more. It'll be fine. All right. Okay. I am pleased now. Took us a bit to get there, but there is no longer a fight. Beautiful. We have a little bit of a fluid here now, and let's get that out of the way. You can see that it takes a little bit of a dip right here. Let's see if this is an air bubble here or something else. Air bubble. All right, we're on to bringing in for a close-up. This is a beauty, and I am pleased now that I've worked to bring it to this point. I am satisfied after multiple tries of getting it to get to where we want it. All right there, close-up time. All right, everyone, we are in for the close-up after much efforts to make what seemingly should have been a simple correction. We made it finally, but look at this beautiful shimmer and shine from the Pebeo Blue Vert Iridescent. All this lacing, gorgeous navy blue on the base of the turquoise on top. So luscious and elegant. It's flowing down. Here's where we came in to make the adjustment. And it's now definitely much more improved and to my liking. I'm really pleased with the outcome as a result of having made those adjustments. So rich and gorgeous and refreshing. Remember, these are the refreshing blues to remind us to stay hydrated and to stay cool. All right, guys, thank you for your indulgence. We appreciate your support, and thank you so much for hitting that notification bell so you can see each and every time when we have a new video upload. So until next time, keep loving your art. We'll see you on the very next one. Bye now.